So next up, we have Peter's Best of Saturn, talking about Keio Flying Squadron 2.
Keio.
Is this one of those? Was this one of those games that you liked? Did you say that you were kind of on the fence about it? Because
I like Keio.
I know you love the Sega CD one, right? Because that's like a true shmup. And this one has shmup segments in it, but it's also like a platformer, right?
It grew on me, actually. I didn't like it. I was kind of hesitant at first, but it kind of grew on me. I really ended up enjoying it.
Nice. I seem to remember you saying that, like that you were kind of like, didn't like it as much as the first one, which I think is fair.
I prefer the first one because it's pure shmup, but this one is really good, and I just wish both those games weren't as expensive.
Seriously, I mean, the first one is like really expensive. I think the second one is also expensive too, but the first one is just crazy.
I remember my friend was telling me he paid like $1,000 for it, and I don't even want to imagine what. And that was like 3 or 4 years ago, so I don't even want to imagine how much it's going for now.
Well, I mean, you know, good Sega CD games are few and far in between, and I mean, they probably didn't make as many of them as they even did Saturn games. So, you know, like they're really rare. You know, you got the Lunar on the Sega CD. For me, it's like Lunar, Snatcher, and Keio, and maybe Popful Mail. Yeah, no, you're right, Popful Mail. And then there's another one, Vey. Oh, Shiny Force CD, and
I can't believe you forgot about that one.
No, what's the other one that's like really? Oh yeah, Night Trap. That's cool, but there are better versions of Night Trap that you can play.
Silver Shark, the classic. Scottie Pippen, Shut Up and Slam.
No, like what's another game on the Sega CD that you absolutely have to have because it's like that good? Is it the Batman?
Is it Time Gal?
No. All those games can be had better on like Laserdisc.
Was it Willie Beamish or Billy Weemish, whatever?
Billy Weemish. I like that.
I forgot what the name of that kid was.
Yeah.
But no, the only ones that I've had is Snatcher, Vey, Popful Mail, both the Lunars, Final Fight CD, I said Citadel Lunars, Shining Force CD, and of course Keio Flying Squadron as well.
Yeah, and we're missing something. I know we are.
Soul Star is a good one too.
Soul Feast, I think is good, and Soul Star is also really good.
That's it, Soul Feast.
But those games are like, you know, they're not like you gotta have them, but they're good showpieces for the console for sure. But
I'm surprised you didn't say Final Fight CD. That's like one of the best versions of it.
I'm gonna piss a lot of people off when I say that I'm not that big of a Final Fight fan. I'm more of a Streets of Rage fan. I'm sorry. Like if I have to pick Streets of Rage 2 over Final Fight, I'll pick Streets of Rage 2. Like that
we can all agree that the Streets of Rage 3 soundtrack's kind of weird, right?
3? The soundtrack? Oh yeah. Was that even Yuzo Koshiro? I don't know.
It's experimental.
Okay, yeah, it's experimental.
Actually, I think it is. Yeah, I think it was him, right?
Well,
it just was really weird. It's like
so for me, 3 is just like Sonic the Hedgehog 3. It's not as good to me. Like
I know a lot Sega CD.
I know a lot
Sonic
of
CD.
Sonic CD. I like Sonic CD better than Sonic 3, to be honest with you. I like Sonic 1, 2, and CD the best. And 3 is like 3 and Knuckles. I know they're like huge fans of those games, but I'm not one of them because by that time I'd already moved on to like the Saturn. Those games came out so late in its life. Oh, Silpede. Silpede is a good one worth mention here. We're talking about, man, we got so off topic here. But anyway, Keio Flying Squadron, go check it out, you guys.
Keio Flying Squadron, Sega CD.
Keio, yeah.
Keio.
I will say the animation in that is really good. They use some weird compression for it, so that's kind of unfortunate. They do use like this weird kind of like dithered compression for the Keio Flying Squadron, but the animation itself and the voice acting that they got to localize it were really good, very funny. So I have to give it props for that.
I kind of like how they kept at least the European version kept the voice acting from the North American version of it.
Yes.
Well, actually, I think it came out in Europe too, so I guess technically it kept the one from the European version.
Well, this didn't come out in the U.S. It only came out in Palter.
No, there's only a Keio 1 that came out in the U.S.
Keio 1,
Keio 2
okay.
came out in Europe only.
Right, I got you. You're talking about Keio 1. Okay, so, but moving right along. Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, there we go.
Uh-oh.
Moving right along.
I just did want to point out one thing is that I think it's really funny that in North America and Europe, they aged up, what's her name? I can't remember what her name was. The main character. She's like 16 or 14
right.
and she's like 18 there. But there's actually, I think in the official manual they have her topless at one point. It's weird.
I don't.
So
maybe in the Japanese manual, I don't know for sure.
it was in the Japanese one probably. It's not in the United States one, but
right. And I don't think Peter mentions her name, and I forget it. But anyway, I know I should know because I did like a US long box, but I don't remember.